Good morning, good morning, do 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 do. Good morning to you. Good morning and welcome to a daily dose of joy, Rock House edition. We're down on our family's farm just for a little overnight, and we're staying in the rock cabin. So this is the first time I've filmed from here. It's very quiet out here in the morning, but it's cozy and sweet. And today I'm going to tell y'all some doozies of a Woopsie Daisy story. One more sip of tea. Back on the mantle. Okay, so I went and played paintball. That's what it's called. For the first time. And so did my 14-year-old son. A friend of ours had a birthday party and he was turning 15 and wanted to go play paintball. So we were all in. And it was super fun. If you've never played, I highly recommend it. You like army crawl on the ground and you like hide behind things and it just came out guns a-blazing apparently, like with no paintball experience, no shooting anything experience. Somehow I have really good target aim at teenage boys. And I wondered, am I working out some kind of subconscious mom like issue? I was like, pew, pew, pew. And it was mostly about speed. Like I was fast and running and dodging. It was so fun, right? Having a great time. So the first 2 rounds, I'm like all in. And Charles and I are on the same team, which was really fun because I'm getting mom credit for like, yeah, I'm doing good. And there was one other parent playing with us and we were having a blast. Then we get to the 3rd round and the boys on the other team have caught on that like, ooh, they've got a sharpshooter over there. Watch out for Winston. So they were like, get her. And I thought I was well hidden behind this tree. But okay, so I'm going to name anatomical correct parts of the body. So it's a bit cheeky humor. If this Woopsie Daisy story is a little too cheeky for you, just you turn down the volume for a minute. But it was very PG. But I got hit in my left breast. I was looking for the anatomically correct word and got about this left side. And then I was like, ow! And I spun around. And as I spun around, I got hit on the right side. And I was like, Mando! And I started laughing and laughing. It was so funny. And we then realized, like the next day, as we're looking at the paintball wounds, that they're sort of like, I mean, you see this one here, but they sort of look like hickeys. But now I had them on either side of me. So it was like I had 2 kind of auxiliary areoli. Whoopsie daisy. I go, what are you gonna do? Those were my war wounds. Whoopsie daisy. But they're well covered. So, I'm like at the one on the arm that you can see. I have one on my hip that's like visible when I wear my bathing suit. Like, oh, there is a, what has she been doing? Oh my. Okay, so that was, a 24 hours ago Woopsie Daisy story. Let's see what else. Or Woopsie Daisy things that I've been able to laugh about. Oh, well, we got down here to the farm. I had on a pretty little dress, I had a nice shower, and we have a farm dog. And as soon as I saw Lady, I'm like, oh, Lady! And I could tell she'd had a bath, but I'm like, oh, great, I'll get a little bit damp. Well, I got down on the ground, was rubbing on her, and I'm like, oh, she's kind of hairy. I get up, and she's basically shedding her undercoat for the summer, and my hands looked like fur paws. And then I look down at my dress, and my dress looks like it's got a fur panel on it. And I'm trying to like wipe it off my hands, wipe it off my dress. I'm just like a giant fur ball. Just like, whoopsie daisy. all washed off, all shook off. Oh well, you know. But it was a good whoopsie daisy to start our farm visit. My dad was so proud he'd washed her. She smelled so good. But she was just like, whoa. She's like, oh great, now I'll take off my winter coat. Here you go, Winston. You can carry it for me. Yeah. Things that can cause us to flinch or get a negative bias rolling are what we use Woopsie Daisy Stories for, to shift, to find the humor in it and find the laughter. May those examples help you to find places in your day that could even surprise and delight you. A lot of times, I mean, the belly laughs from these have been worth the discomfort. I mean, so fun. And I hope that you'll start finding more and more of those in your day. You know that I really appreciate this time together, and I look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow. May today surprise and delight us both. Oh, we didn't take our 3 solidarity breaths, for having paused and reached for the humor, reached to shift, to build that joy momentum and dose our brains. Dose. Dosey-do. Dose our brains. So let's take 3 just solidarity breaths and let that laughter, that shifting of perspective sink into our bodies. Thank you so much. And I just had a little micro whoopsie daisy when I was doing the 3 best. I'm actually standing on a sofa cushion, so you could see some of the wall and the mantle, not just into the fireplace. And when I closed my eyes and got really relaxed, I started to rock back on the cushion. I was like, whoa, whoa. Whoopsie daisy. But all turned out well. I'll see y'all tomorrow.